the gentleman that hosted the events and the disc jockeys that were there. And it made me consider these peripheral players and the humanity involved, the friendships and the relationships that were forged, and the aftermath of the deaths and what that would do to not only the family, but to these people that had this special time with them. So those were a few things that I can think of that really hit home for me.
That was something that I really took away from it as well, learning about people like Bob Hale, who was the MC and the DJ, and
Yes.
Carol Anderson, these guys that really just went above and beyond to make everybody feel welcome and take care of them. And one thing that I loved about the whole show, and one of the quotes that we referred to with Bob Hale when he was recalling the Winter Dance Party, this was in an interview that he did in 2019, and he was talking about how before the show, Buddy Holly and Ritchie Valens and JP all came out and mingled with the crowd and actually, sat down at the booths and drank sodas with the kids and all of that sort of stuff. And I thought that was very impressive, and just how also they rose above their own exhaustion and illness and general sense of disillusionment about the tour, and were really just these consummate professionals in their performance and their demeanor.
Yeah, really good point. So buried in the heart of this tragic and historic event is these little remembrances of a simpler time and the more down homeness of a show like that, and to think of the stars mingling with the regular folks. Would have made an impression on them too. So no wonder these kids were beside themselves. This was such an early experience for them, I'm sure, for a lot of them, of death, losing a hero and losing three of them in such a horrific sort of way. So while that part is wonderful, it certainly made things probably a little bit more difficult for these kids in the aftermath.
Yeah, most definitely. And also the fact, too, that Carol Anderson invited the parents. And,
Yeah.
the parents were there as well. And the parents got to meet the artists. And it's just, I don't know, it's just something just so nice about the whole thing.
Really nice and really simple. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.